Forget the headlines of 2025. In early 2026, the strategic balance in the Persian Gulf has shifted from aging relics to an integrated network of asymmetric and high-tech assets. Today, we aren't just reporting on a conflict, we are identifying every major Iranian weapon system currently tracked by US regional surveillance. This is a technical catalogue of the systems defining modern Gulf security. Fixed-wing combat aircraft next. We look at the high-altitude assets forming the Iranian interception shield. Sukhoi Su-35, Flanker E, the primary 4.5 generation multi-role threat. As of early 2026, these Russian-delivered airframes are equipped with the Irvis-E passive electronically scanned array radar, capable of detecting targets at 400 kilometers. Armed with the R-37M long-range missile, it can engage aerial assets from over 300 kilometers, posing a direct threat to tankers and AWACS. F-14 AM Tomcat, a domestic modernization of the legendary platform. It has been integrated with the Fakor 90 air-to-air missile, which combines the airframe of the AIM-54 Phoenix with the upgraded radar seeker and motor of the MIM-23 Hawk. It maintains a Mach 5 engagement speed and a range of 150 kilometers. Coming up next, the MiG-29 Fulcrum, used for point defense. These jets feature updated Iranian avionics and the N-19 radar, optimized for high-clutter environments near the Strait of Hormuz. Su-24 Mank Fencer, Iran's long-range tactical striker. It is specifically tracked for its ability to carry the K-858 anti-radiation missile, designed to suppress enemy radar installations at standoff ranges. F-4DS Phantom II, modified to act as a maritime missile bus. These legacy airframes now carry the Qadir anti-ship cruise missile, featuring a 300-kilometer range and a sea-skimming flight profile to bypass shipborne Aegis defenses. Su-22 Fitter. Operated by the IRGC, this platform has been modernized for high-speed, low-altitude pop-up attacks using laser-guided Bina missiles. Hisa Sayeke and Kausar, domestic evolutions of the F-5 airframe. The Kausar specifically features a fourth-generation digital blast cockpit and indigenous fire control systems designed for low-cost, high-tempo coastal defense. Rotary wing slashy helicopters. Moving to the battlefield floor, the arrival of modern Russian armor has changed the ground attack calculus. Mi-28NE Night Hunter, newly delivered as of January 2026. This heavy attack helicopter features all-weather night vision goggles, INVG, and an X-shaped tail rotor for reduced acoustic signature. Its primary armament is the Ataka V supersonic missile, capable of penetrating 800 millimeters of explosive reactive armor. A-1JC Cobra, upgraded with the Tofan 7 missile, which utilizes top attack logic to target the thinner roof armor of modern tanks. It features improved thermal optics for 24-hour maritime interdiction. Next, the Mi-17 HIP, the heavy lifter of the IRGC, frequently modified with S-8 rocket pods, and used for rapid air-mobile insertion of commando units along the rocky Gulf coast. Unmanned aerial vehicles. UAVs coming up. The asymmetric drones that force high-cost defensive responses from low-cost platforms. Shahed 136, 131. The primary loitering munitions. These delta-wing drones use a simple MD-550 piston engine to achieve a 2,000-kilometer range. They are designed for saturation strikes, where dozens of units are launched simultaneously to overwhelm a target's radar processing limit. Arash-2, a larger, more destructive suicide drone. It features a specialized passive radar seeker, allowing it to home in on the electronic emissions of enemy air defense batteries. Shahed 149 Gaza, a strategic melee drone with a 35-hour endurance. It carries up to 13 precision-guided bombs and features a retractable landing gear to reduce its radar cross-section during long-range ISR missions. Mohajer 6 and Ababil 5. These tactical drones act as the spotters for the missile force, providing real-time target acquisition for over-the-horizon ballistic strikes. Naval platforms and subsurface threats. Next, we descend into the littoral zone, where stealth is the primary weapon. Qadir-class midget submarine at only 117 tons, These subs are nearly impossible to track when resting on the shallow seabed. They are armed with 533mm Falthager heavyweight torpedoes, which carry a 300 kilograms warhead capable of splitting a destroyer's hull. Fate-class submarine, a 600-ton semi-heavy domestic design. It is the first Iranian sub capable of launching the JASC-2 cruise missile while submerged, allowing it to strike surface ships from safety. Fast Attack Craft, FAC. Armed speedboats that utilize Zulfikar series missiles. These are tracked for their swarm and flee tactics, designed to harass carrier strike groups in the narrow straits. Ground-based air defense, SAM. Coming up next, we examine the multi-layered domestic shield designed to deny regional air superiority and protect critical infrastructure, Davar 373. As Iran's premier long-range system, the 2026 iteration utilizes the Syad 4B missile, which has demonstrated a kinetic intercept range exceeding 300 kilometers in recent testing. Its heart is the Mirage 4 ASA radar, a sophisticated S-band system capable of detecting up to 300 targets simultaneously at ranges of 450 kilometers, specifically optimized to track low RCS stealth aircraft and high-speed ballistic threats, Cordard 15. This highly mobile medium-range system is designed for quick reaction scenarios, capable of detecting conventional aircraft at 150 kilometers and stealth targets at a range of 85 kilometers. Utilizing the Syad 3 missile, it can engage up to 6 targets at once and is prized for its ability to relocate within minutes of firing, a critical tactic for surviving modern counter-battery and SEAD operations. Mersad and Talash. These systems represent the evolution of older Western and Soviet technologies into a modern, digitized defense layer that forms the middle tier of the Iranian shield. By integrating indigenous Hafez phased array radars and modernized interceptors, these batteries provide a dense, distributed network of protection that complicates the flight paths of low-flying cruise missiles and strike aircraft, maritime patrol and strategic support. Finally, we examine the logistical backbone that coordinates and sustains this entire network across the region. P-3F Orion. This long-range platform utilizes magnetic anomaly detection and advanced radar to serve as the eyes for shore-based missile batteries, tracking carrier movements deep into the Arabian Sea. It remains a critical asset for over-the-horizon targeting, ensuring that Iran's coastal defenses can engage surface threats long before they reach the Strait of Hormuz. Boeing 707 tanker. As a vital force multiplier, this fleet provides the aerial refueling necessary to extend the combat radius of the Su-35 and F-14 F-14 beyond their standard fuel limits. Without these tankers, Iran's most advanced air superiority fighters would be restricted to short-range point defense rather than long-range strategic interception. Ilyushin Il-76. This heavy-lift workhorse is essential for the rapid, clandestine relocation of Shahed drone launchers and ballistic missile components to unpredictable pop-up firing positions. By enabling a strategy of distributed lethality, the Il-76 ensures that Iran's strike capabilities remain mobile and highly survivable against preemptive surveillance and strikes. The 2026 Iranian arsenal is a study in integrated asymmetry. By pairing high-end Russian aviation with low-cost domestic drone swarms and silent midget submarines, they have created a layered defense designed to extract the highest possible cost from any adversary. As monitoring continues, these 32 systems remain at the top of the strategic watch list.